We are live.
Did you get that?
Was fucking perfect timing.
That's what I told you. Yeah, what did I just tell you? Okay, whenever, like, during lunch or, like, just during the day, you're really not as hungry as you think you are. So I've been chowing down on tuna packets to, like, get through my days now.
Like, what kind of tuna packets, though?
They got these, like, cool, I think it's
like
called...
the ones that come in a bag?
Yeah, I think they're called, like, Star-Kissed.
That is so gross,
They're
dude.
flavored. So, like, I do, like, buffalo. I do bacon. They have, like, this bacon deli one that's kind of slept on. It's pretty good.
Bacon deli tuna.
Yes, it's so good.
In a bag.
I swear to God, it's really good. But I've been saying, like, I don't like to eat too heavy because, you know, I got this weird stomach thing. I can't burp. To our audience. I've seen this
man puke so many times after shotgunning a beer
yeah.
or just chugging a beer.
So I don't drink sodas, which is nice. It's like a blessing and a curse. So, like, all I pretty much do, like, if I'm not drinking alcohol, like, I'm just drinking water, maybe Gatorade. But anyways,
lemonade
sometimes. But, like, if I'm not drinking alcohol, I try and drink just, like, the healthiest stuff possible.
I stopped drinking soda a long time ago. I don't know why I did. I just never... When I went to college, you know, Quinn Mahaney told me, never drink sodas out of the fountain at the cafeterias because those are just so many calories that'll just eat you up.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize you get like 3 sodas without even realizing. It's like a restaurant. They serve you 3 sodas at a restaurant. You just put down 1,000 calories, dude.
Yeah.
So I didn't, and so much sugar. So I just always drink water, and I haven't, like, I feel bad if I go to the gas station and, like, buy a soda. Like, I've never done that in the past, like, 5 years. Probably.
Yeah, I don't even feel the need to anymore. So, I mean, it's nice in that regard. But what did I just do? I just we just grilled some chicken and some asparagus, and I just ate way too much of it. Now my stomach's growling.
Bulk season, baby.
Apparently.
Well, Gray, you just started 75 Hard, right?
Yeah, that too.
All right, so explain to those that may not know what 75 Hard is.
From what I can gather, the main thing is that you don't drink alcohol for 75 days. But then, like, there's other things, like you got to work out twice a day. One of those workouts having to be outside. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. I'm like, that's a little ridiculous. Like, read a couple chapters a day. That's not that hard.
10 pages is pretty small.
That's pretty nuts that's like such a big part of the challenge. Like 10 pages. I was like, dude, like, please God, you can read a chapter a day. Let's see what else. You have to be on a strict diet, or just, you know, a diet. You have to do some kind of cold plunge.
No, that's for is that a part of it?
That's what I read. That was part of my 75 hard day challenge.
Because I know there's 75 hard, which is the first challenge, and then there's 75 hard phase 1, or maybe it's just called phase 1.
Whoa.
Which is once you complete that, if you want to go above and beyond that and keep going, you do cold showers and you tack on a few things, and you do phase 2 where you keep going and you keep tacking shit on, so you're just like becoming a beast.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm trying to do the cold plunge because, like, I have a bathtub in my house. So
it's you have to work out twice a day. One has to be outside. You have to drink a gallon of water a day.
Yes, that's the other thing. You got to drink a gallon of water a day.
You have to stick to a diet.
You
have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book a day.
Yeah.
And then, is there anything else? You have to post about it on social media, they say.
Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That's a tough challenge. 75 days in a row. If you mess up one single day, you have to restart the challenge.
Wow. Yeah.
You can't skip a beat. Yeah. It'll be pretty impressive when you complete it.
We'll get it done. I mean, the reason I'm doing it is because I just want to get jacked as shit. And apparently, if you complete the 75 hard, like, the people that I've seen do it, I mean, now they're just making, you know, a fuck ton of money. I don't know how that... I mean, yeah, I guess, like, saving up and stuff, like, by not drinking alcohol.
It's a mindset thing, because if you're able to dedicate yourself for 75 days to a strict schedule, you can kind of just... your mind is at a point where you can kind of do whatever you want to do.
I was also totally kidding about getting jacked as shit. I mean, it'd be nice. But I got to prepare for this like big hiking trip that I got going on in the beginning of December. It's going to be in Argentina and Chile across like the Patagonia Mountains.
How cold is that going to be?
Cold. Really fucking cold.
How are you going to hike that?
People do it all the time. You just get like
Isn't it going to be snowing in Argentina? Isn't it freezing cold?
No. There's like levels to it. Like some areas, like there's a lot of snow, and then there's a lot of areas that like don't get any. But I mean, we've been watching videos, doing like research on it, obviously. You know, starting to like kind of get ready for it. But no, you definitely have to wear like a lot of layers. You got to get like real hiking boots, like all that. So, but yeah, I mean, people do it.
I haven't been courageous enough to commit myself to the 75 hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it all day yesterday. And I was like, damn, like, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? I woke up today, went to the gym. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just do it. So that's where we're at right now. We're just on day one. Got to get through the week and then
Don't
reassess.
fail. Don't fail.
I won't fail. It's too late. I just announced it to a public audience. Like my parents know.
And we're going to do a status update every week.
I don't see, like, I can't fail. I can't. So no, I mean, I'm excited. Like, I mean, why not? And plus this is like the perfect time to do it. End of summer. There's no like big holidays coming up between now and I don't know, like Halloween, because October 28th is when my challenge is done. So right before Halloween, that's nice. But between that, I think I have like Labor Day.
My birthday.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm going to support you on your 75 hard challenge.
Thank you. I mean, I'll be a good time. Like we'll have fun. Like I'm not some drag just because I'm having to drink Topo Chicos at a party.
Topo Chico is the hack to when you get off work and you just want a cold beer, but you don't want to drink or get the calories or whatever your reason why you don't want to drink a beer. Just crack open an ice cold Topo Chico and dude, it feels the same. It's the exact same feeling as a beer.
Carbonation.
Yep.
That's gonna get me.
Cold, smooth, ice.
I'll put a lime in it. That'll really make it feel like a beer to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll keep you posted on everything. Or not everything. Because the whole posting like twice a day, I mean, that's just
do like your Snapchat story. Just make a private Snapchat.
It's just not me, you know?
But make a private Snapchat with the people you would send it to, just so you're like,
okay,
you're posting and you're sticking to it. All right.
I'll do that.
I think that's what a lot of people do, because not many people don't really want to be on their Instagram story like, yo, look at me, I'm fucking 13 to 75.
That's never been how I am. Now, granted, some days after the gym, like if I'm really feeling it, yeah, like I'll post a picture of like
their nice chest pump.
No, not even that. I've never posted like a shirtless picture of me like after the gym. But like I know the other day, like I went pretty hard and like I was just like sweating all. I posted that. I made a joke. That's fine.
I never posted a shirtless picture of me looking good, but I'd take one for myself. If I did it like a solid chest pump, my chest is like popping. I'm like,
yeah, I'll do that.
I'll take myself a mirror selfie.
Or like I'll send it to my like, you know, the girl I might be talking to.
What's up, girl?
Yeah, or just be like, yeah, like don't forget.
Don't forget what?
That I go to the fucking gym.
Yeah, don't forget I'm jacked.
Yeah, don't forget about this, baby. No, I do not like. I think I've posted like a couple of pictures where like my arms might be looking a little good, but shirtless, no, that's not me.
But after 75 hard, you're gonna be like, look at me now.
I could very well, like I might not even sound the same. I mean, I might sound like this. I mean, hey, it's time to get after it. All right.
Might become a Blake Preston.
No more games to be played. God. All right, that's where I need you.
Reel you back in.
Shout out BP. It's impressive, but like, stay humble. Fuck.
All right.
Oh yeah. What are we watching?
So the movie I'm picking today, I just saw it on Netflix. I'm like, dude, I kind of want to watch this movie. We're gonna throw it back old school, bring up a classic. We're gonna watch The Fast and the Furious, the first one.
OG. OG. No magnet planes in this one.
No magnet planes. They're not fighting for the government. They're just street racing.
Yep.
Back to the basics.
How it was supposed to be.
Actually, what the title is meant to be, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Fast and the Furious could also mean government spies that race cars.
No, I mean, you're right. But
it's pretty incredible what the original idea was and what it turned into.
It's pretty insane. John Cena coming out of nowhere, being Dom's brother.
Jason Statham is... Who was he?
I think he's a cop or something. Or no, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, he's like a big FBI agent. I don't know. I think after the fourth one, that's when it hit pure absurdity. Because I even liked the fourth Fast and Furious movie. I thought that was good.
I don't think I've seen the last two, maybe. The most recent ones. I haven't seen
any of them past 4. And I don't necessarily have any regrets. I kind of want to. I feel bad. As many times as we said, damn, they got a magnet plane. I never even saw the movie.
If you don't know what that is, there was a scene in the movie where they're you explain it.
How can I? I mean,
it's in the trailer.
All I saw, in the trailer
for Fast 9 or 8 or one of them,
whichever one it was, 2 or 3 years ago. There's just a part of the trailer where I'm pretty sure it's right after Dom slingshots his car around a cliff, and then lands it, and then somehow or another, a car drives off a cliff, and you think, oh, that's the end of that. And a plane picks it up, and it's a magnet plane.
Damn, they got a magnet plane?
Yeah, and he's like, damn, they got a magnet plane? And that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought it was one of the funniest things ever. It was a big inside joke between Kade and I and our friend group, and we still say it to this day. And it if you say it just out of nowhere, that's when it gets the most amount of laughs, because it's damn,
I think the best one
totally
that I seen,
forgot that they got a magnet plane. The best one that I seen
was never... Dave was at a club and he sent a picture of the bottle service thing at Concrete Cowboy, and it was a plane. And I'm damn, they got a magnet plane.
Yeah,
that's probably the best one I've seen.
It was getting bad, but it did get bad. I mean, I assume maybe magnet planes exist, but no, I think in the last Fast and Furious movie, they went to space.
Probably. I mean, what else can they do?
I think they actually made it to space. I don't know if it was in a car, or maybe it was a flying car. They might even have flying cars now.
Maybe. I've seen something, because I remember I think Fast 5 was the least liked of them all.
Was it?
And okay. I saw a breakdown of the reason why, and it kind of gave me a good insight into what you should do with a movie like this if you're gonna make a movie that's an intense high action movie. Because I think Fast 5 was the first time they went full action. It was it wasn't street racing anymore. It was high action movie, high budgeted action movie.
Yeah, blockbuster. Yeah.
And the reason why is because the whole movie is kind of based in our reality, real life reality.
Mm.
But at the very end of the movie, I think something happens where who's Dom's girlfriend or wife or...
It's been a while.
Okay, so the main chick, she flies out of a car, and Dom Vin Diesel jumps out midair and grabs her and saves her, and you're what the fuck? Because the whole movie, there's nothing crazy about the whole movie until that happened. So it was just way out of belief. You're dude, what the hell?
I remember not that long ago, it was a couple months ago, Twitter just had this ginormous thread of just outlandish Fast and Furious scenes. And I remember one was The Rock moving a nuclear, I don't know, submarine missile or something.
What do you mean?
A torpedo.
Moving it?
Yeah, he's on the back of a car and he sees a torpedo, and they're driving alongside it, and he somehow is guiding it or something like that.
He's Superman?
Yeah, he's moving a whole ass nuclear missile torpedo, which that in itself is already ridiculous.
But the thing is, so the reason why that Fast 5 one didn't work is because they didn't let you know the world you're in. We watch a crazy ass action movie that's wild. As long as they set that up in the beginning of this is the base of reality that we're working with.
Yeah.
You're okay, yeah, that's fine.
Sisu?
Okay, that movie sucks because we thought it was going to be realistic, and it just was dumb as hell.
But yeah, okay. But I am saying, like, they did kind of set it up.
Yeah, it's a fucking war movie, dude.
But they did, like...
I have some people in my family that fight me hard saying that Sisu was awesome.
I'm sure if I went back and watched it again, I'd love it. But I just didn't... I thought we were going to get like a Jake Gyllenhaal, The Covenant type movie.
It was so lame.
Yeah, it was a little underwhelming. I mean, just, you know, it gets too predictable. But that's kind of where we're at with the new Fast and Furious movies. Unless they were to kill Dom. Like, it's just like, okay. Like he.
But the thing is, though, you're getting deep enough in these movies where you can kill Dom. It's kind of like The Walking Dead, how The Walking Dead went on for so damn long that I don't even think the cast is the same cast anymore. I think it's like a whole new set of characters. It might be like one or two. I want to say it like ended last year.
Damn.
I stopped watching it at like season 8, dude. I'm like, what?
I never started it.
Okay, the beginning is so good. Like the first few seasons is like a great show. Like it is a good show.
And then
it just starts getting repetitive, and you're like, all right. And then you start to lose interest on it. The characters kind of get tired of them. It's just too long. Like you should make a show like Breaking Bad where it ends after 5 seasons and that's the story.
Yeah.
Don't make it,
like the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. But they're fun.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen them since, like I said, I don't think I got past the 4th one. That's just like I liked the 4th one, and then after that, like, I think that was it.
Now they're like mindless cinema, like a Marvel movie. Like you're not going to a Marvel movie to like have your mind blown. You're going in there just to see some bad guys fight and watch some cool superpowers and hear some cheesy jokes and laugh a little bit.
But the OG one, I don't know how many times I've seen it. I've probably seen it like 4 or 5 times, but I know like it's good. It's a good movie.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Good twist.
It's been a while.
I'm going to go into it with an open mind.
If I'm being honest, I think I've only seen it once or twice.
There we go.
Maybe once.
Perfect. Then yeah, let's do this.
Let's ride. And we're back. We just watched The Fast and the Furious.
OG.
I did forget that it was more criminal than racing. I've for some reason I kept thinking it was just like mainly street racing, but I forgot that it's got some criminal aspects to it. So I do give it that. That's why it did transcend into this heavy crime.
I'd like to see like the original trailer for it, because I think when it's revealed that Paul Walker's character is like an undercover cop, like I think that was like a big plot twist for like everybody seeing it for the first time.
Because you don't have any signs of it until it just pops in.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's a good movie. Like I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Like
there's like some good plot twists.
It's not even like this is actually a good movie to watch. It's not like a Bloodsport type of thing where it's shitty but it's good. Like no, that was good.
Yeah, it's definitely got like the cheesy like early 2000s,
but it's not too much. It's like enough to handle where you don't even judge it really, because it's just like very slightly cheesy and you can kind of get past it pretty easily.
You can, because like, dude, it's a cool movie.
They do such a good job at making it feel like a race. Like when they race, like they show you, like you feel how fast they're going. Like it's not like the Christopher Nolan situation with the nuclear bomb where it didn't feel that powerful. Yeah. No, Fast and the Furious feels powerful. It feels fast. They're whipping around doing cool ass maneuvers with their cars. It's a fun anxiety-ridden movie.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, even Mercedes just in the first race scenes being like, "Holy shit!" Like
she said she didn't like him. She ain't never seen him.
Yeah, no, but I mean, there is something to be said for like when they, the race scenes, the car chase scenes. I mean, you are like on the edge of your seat because, like you said, they just do such a good job of like just showing like how fast they're going. Like, it's scary.
You feel it.
Yeah, like if they one wrong move, like one bad jolt, like those cars are flying.
Oh yeah.
And you see it happen a couple times. So like obviously like that makes the stakes even higher because like these cars can crash. Like,
it's kind of funny. Like this movie is just simpler version of what they are today. Like there's always a giant chase scene on a highway and then somebody crashes but survives, and this is like exactly what happened.
Yes, but these are such more like realistic crashes. Like I get that, you know, if your car hits an 18-wheeler like right after you just dodged a train and you're going like 140 and you nick an 18-wheeler and go flying into the air, like you're probably not gonna actually be able to make a one-liner joke and then just hop out of the window. Yeah. But let's not forget, this is classic Hollywood right here.
Vin Diesel's got a strong neck.
That too. Vin Diesel damn near just doesn't even have a neck. I mean, it is just straight muscle back there connecting to his back.
He's pretty jacked.
Oh my God, dude.
He's not even like super jacked, but he just looks big.
Yeah, no,
he looks natural too. He doesn't look like he's been steroided up, to be honest. He just looks like he's fit and cut up and he's just shredded.
And you have to understand, at this point in his career, I mean, the dude was like the Rock that we have nowadays.
That's why
Vin Diesel was just in everything at this point.
Yeah, Vin Diesel is his name. Okay. He was indeed like the Rock. Yeah,
he was like the OG Rock.
Isn't that so funny that we call like a man the Rock? Everybody refers to Dwayne Johnson as just the Rock.
Or I mean, even if you are calling him Dwayne Johnson, you never call him Dwayne Johnson. You say Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Like you like go out of your way
to add some
to
words.
Add the Rock. Yeah.
Well, okay, so
because I think the Rock or Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I think he was doing WWE at this point. Okay. In his career, I think that's where he was at.
There was a point in time in these movies whenever Vin Diesel and The Rock had like a beef when they were like in the later movies, like they wouldn't work together. And then I saw somebody like comment,
like actually like
that, like in real life, like the real people were beefing. Like
really?
they were like, I'm not filming with him. And then like they were beefing for some reason.
Just flexing at each other.
I saw a comment somewhere and it said, well, yeah, what do you expect when you have two grown jacked men named The Diesel and The Rock on the same set? You expect them to not start beefing?
That's what I'm saying. Like they probably weren't even like actually saying words to each other. They were just flexing as hard as they could and just screaming at each other, and like that was it. That was going on for days.
Have you ever seen Predator?
Is that the Alien movie?
Yeah, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, I haven't.
Well, there's a scene.
I know I need to.
There's a scene. You know, Carl Weathers. That's the guy that plays Apollo in Rocky.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger are so jacked, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a scene when they first meet each other and they just like clasp hands and their fucking arms are just like exploding out of their shirts, and they're like kind of like arm wrestling midair, like they're like almost like matching each other's energy. That's what Dwayne and Vin Diesel were doing every time. They would just fucking here, I'm gonna pull it up for you. It's the best. It's the best. They're just so like ultra jacked, just in midair arm wrestling. All right, let's see. We gotta watch Predator on this thing.
Yeah,
that's a good movie. That's a good classic to watch. Look, second option is Predator Handshake.
Oh, you son of a...
What do you need us for? Because some damn fool accused you of being the best.
This is like when they first meet.
You son of a bitch. What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh? Had enough? Make it easy on yourself, Dutch. Okay. I didn't know when to quit, huh?
See, that's what The Rock and Vin Diesel do on set.
That has been such a like that screenshot of that picture. They've taken that to just so many different levels now.
Okay, hold on. I got an idea.
What?
When we move studios, because I'm about to get a new apartment, so we're going to switch up this background a little bit. Let's get a printout of their fucking arms.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though? Like, there have been so... Like, they've memed that handshake at this point. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely need to get
when it's
that.
like two different ideas like coming together.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the meme too of Schwarzenegger just like going like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah.
Like how I walk in to see the fellas.
Yeah.
But that would not surprise me at all if like that's how Vin Diesel and The Rock like every time, until it got to the point where like it became too much of a competition. Like, you know, right there, like it was just so friendly and like kind of joking. Like maybe that's how it started. But then like maybe one or the other like kept winning too many times, and the other just got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, what if The Rock kept getting up at 3 a.m. to work out, and Vin Diesel was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
I want to sleep in."
Yeah.
But he can't, because he can't let himself lose to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Exactly. So Vin Diesel's getting pissed because he's actually having to wake up at 2 a.m. just to beat him. Yeah. No, I'll let you know after 75 Hard, like how that world works. I'll have better insight on it.
You're going to shoot up a little? Get on a quick cycle?
No, but I think 75 days I should be looking like Vin Diesel in the Fast and the Furious.
Okay, so I think the way to make yourself build the most muscle, what I've heard, is you got to take whatever weight you want to get to, or like a little bit more than what you weigh. Eat that amount of protein, like grams of protein per pound.
Okay.
So 1 to 1. So if you want to weigh, what do you weigh right now?
I think in between 170 and 175.
You want to weigh like 185, just like jacked.
Yeah, I'll put on 10 pounds.
So eat like 185 pounds of protein every day.
185 pounds of protein? Okay.
I mean, not protein, not pounds, grams.
Oh, okay. Well, just know I was ready to do 185 pounds of protein every day.
Misspoke. Grams.
Yeah. Also would never leave the toilet. They also would be in the hospital.
Probably
also
die.
would die.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, hey, but the Fast and the Furious, just, you know, the second one, because that's when Ludacris gets brought in.
Yeah. Is it the second one that early he gets on?
I think so, because he comes in. I think he has an afro. Like in the second one, I think he has like a giant afro. Paul Walker says the infinite line. He's like, I said I'm good, cuh.
Yeah, he is. He's in number 2.
Yeah,
So
but he
Tyrese.
has like a big ass afro. It's Tyrese. That's right.
So is Rip from Yellowstone. Cole Hauser. He's in it.
Oh shit. Yeah, see, like, because the first movie did so well, so obviously the second movie's going to do even better.
So let's just, since we're already on this topic of it doing so well, how well do you think it did for them to make 10 movies out of it? First movie they made, okay, budget's 38 million USD. How much do you think the movie grossed in the box office for them to want to make 10 of these bad boys?
This was a monster hit, obviously. I mean, we got 10 more of them. It had to do like over 300 mil, more than that?
No, it did 207 million.
Damn. Okay.
But
wow,
dude, back in 2001, it made
yeah.
What is that? 170 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it was a 38. That's like a mid-range budget movie. Like they were just hoping to make maybe 50. No, dude, made 200.
But I don't know, because part of me wants to think that like Vin Diesel was like, I think he was like a big deal in Hollywood, or maybe this is what shot him up.
Well, what else was Vin Diesel making?
I know he was doing like.
It's mainly just his movies right now. He only shows the Fast and Furious movies because.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing he's done.
No, but there was this one. It was like a XXX movie, but like not porn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yep.
Those were big.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
He was a big action star. Like, remember, did you ever seen The Pacifier?
I love The Pacifier.
That's a good movie.
Good movie.
Apparently Saving Private Ryan. Riddick. He's Groot.
Dude makes a lot of money from saying I am Groot.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But he takes it very seriously, apparently. Like, when he's in the studio, he's like, I am Groot.
Well, he's a professional, bro. You can't just be slacking because you're a small character.
Yeah.
You got to be showing out.
Doesn't matter, like, if you only have 3 words to say as a character. If Marvel's paying you, they're going to get like 1,000 takes a day. Maybe even more than that. It could be like 10,000 I am Groot takes a day.
I heard this thing where Bradley Cooper, he was walking through like New York City or something, and he saw the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think his Volume 2 was out. He saw a poster on, because he plays the raccoon. He plays Rocket. He saw a poster and he's like, "Oh, look, there's me," and like took a picture of Rocket on the thing because he felt like he was that character because he plays the character and he is voicing over for so long.
Well, hell yeah.
That he caught himself taking a picture of the cartoon raccoon like it was him. He like felt, "Oh, look, there's my character." He like wanted to zoom in on the character.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I hope Vin Diesel does the same thing with Groot.
He might, maybe.
He's like, there I am.
I wonder why.
Me and my second family.
Yeah, family. I wonder why not, because in the second movie, not a lot of the same cast transfers over.
In the Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
Like who? Who are we missing?
This guy gone. This guy gone.
Wait, Vince doesn't make it into the second movie?
Maybe, I don't remember.
He has to.
This guy, I don't think.
There's no way they could get rid of him unless
that guy obviously died. Yeah, me and Gray were talking during the
Dom's
movie.
childhood friend. They know each other since like 3rd grade.
Yeah, I don't know. Me and Gray were talking during the movie, and there's a character that dies. One of the younger guys that's like the genius behind building the cars, and he dies. And Gray was like, how bad does that guy feel that he died on the first movie and they made 10 of these things? Think about how much money he left on the table, or got forced to leave on the table.
And it's not like they just kept making these movies and like they were shitty. I mean, they might be shitty to us, but at the end of the day, these movies bring in a lot of movie. That's how they continue to like keep making them, obviously. So,
yeah, Vince is not in this one.
No way.
Yep.
Maybe they explain that. They might explain that, honestly, in the second one. They have to. You can't just get rid of Dom's best friend. They spent the whole movie, like, at the end, like, saving his life. You can't just toss him out.
Maybe he sucked as an actor. They're like, dude, you got to get out. We're making big money movies now.
Well,
we made 200. Okay. Minor technical difficulty, but yeah, that Vince is not in the movie.
Yeah, which I don't know. I mean, I guess it's been a while since I've seen the OG ones. I guess it's been a while since I've seen any of them, but I think they explain why he's not in it. You know, he gets arrested or something like that.
Quits because he was scared because he got his arm almost chopped off and got shot and
dude,
almost died.
That whole scene when he's just hanging from the truck and that just, you know, pretty much wire is just, it hurts. It hurts to think about.
Yeah, dude. I mean, rope or wire wrapped around your arm getting pulled
by an 18-wheeler.
That's how you get like your arm sliced off. Like,
yeah,
just will get cut.
Exactly. That 18-wheeler with the shotgun couldn't hit jack shit. But hey, That's Hollywood, baby.
They gotta save him somehow.
Yeah. But you know what? Another intense scene of this movie, and okay, I'll be the one to say it. You know, I'm brave enough to. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. But holy shit, he did not deliver his lines very well in this movie. I mean, because like he pretty much just is talking like this every single time he's supposed to deliver a line, man, and it sucks. Like, okay, what does he say? He says, said, if I win, I get all the cash and the respect. And they start laughing. They're like, respect? And he's like, yeah, that means more than cash to some.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he had a lot of good surfer boy lines. Yeah. Just mellow, chill. Yeah. No, bro.
Like they just shot. Okay, yeah. Another thing, they shoot up and well,
the first
destroy
time
his car. And he's like,
they're driving together because he just got saved, and they get like ambushed by the motorcycle Asian gang. Yeah. And they stop it and they leave.
Yeah, and he's like, so what the hell was that? Then they come back, destroy his car, boom, blows
shoot
up.
Shoot it up, blow it up.
Yeah, the NOS like completely explodes it, like everything, and then cuts right back. He delivers it the same exact way. He says, "So, what the hell was that?" like it's just stuff like that. But okay, I say that to say this: the scene where he's calling in the police because Vince is pretty much about to die, and he's calling in an ambulance as a police officer, and Dom's realizing that he's a police officer right there in that moment. That's an intense scene. That was some good acting. Yeah. Like, Paul's like pretty much shaking because he's like, holy shit. Like, is he about to kill me as soon as I call in this, ambulance?
He has some scenes where he can actually shows his acting ability, and then some scenes it's either just the line or that way he delivers it just seems unnatural or just kind of corny.
It was just something about just like simple dialogue was really painful for Paul Walker to just.
I think it's just his lines and the way his voice sounds that just didn't match.
Yeah, but like when it's go time in a scene, he's money. So I'll give him that. And another fun fact that I kind of read.
He kind of read this. He said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what it pretty much said was that like in the first movie, the Fast and Furious, what we just watched, like Paul Walker pretty much didn't do any of his stunts. But then by the second movie, he was doing like damn near all of them.
So this is a dark thought, but essentially what that might mean is that he had a fascination for cars after the first one and wanted to race them, and which then means that the first movie he acted in, this movie, killed him because he ended up racing cars, and this started his could have started his obsession or maybe his enjoyment of driving fast cars down highways.
Yeah, well, because I remember when he did pass away. I mean, Vin Diesel came out with a statement, pretty much acknowledging like how good of friends they were, how they were practically brothers, making all these movies, family, and he said, I'm at peace knowing that Paul Walker died doing what he loved. So yeah, like as he got into these movies, he did really get into racing cars.
Well, I think that is a thing where some people love something so much or they like this feeling so much, they're like, I'm okay if I die doing this.
Yeah, like Tom Cruise will probably die jumping out of a plane.
He might be okay with it. Like
doing what he loves.
Like we have an alumni brother, his name was Paul Denton. He died on a motorcycle race knowing that it was risky.
Yeah.
Like it was this very challenging thing and it's like an enduring thing and people die on it. But it meant something to him and he was okay doing it and passing away. He did pass away doing it, but he was content with it. Like he wrote his daughter, he had a daughter, he wrote her a letter before he went out. Like he prepared for it, like understanding that he could die doing this. So some people just have that passion where they're willing to die for art of their.
Well, it's like Dom says in this first movie. He's like, for those 10 seconds, I'm absolutely free.
Yep.
So I think that's kind of how they end up feeling because, I don't know how much Vin Diesel was doing of his own stunts in the first movie or any of them. But like I would assume if Paul Walker was already doing a bunch of his stunts by the second movie, like other actors were probably matching that energy.
I bet
for sure Vin Diesel.
I would assume he was doing his own stunts because I feel like what made people action stars back then is that they were like jack guys that could act and would do their own stunts. So then you could do cooler scenes because you could, watch their face do the stunts. You don't got to shoot it from far away.
Exactly. So
let's look it up. Let's see if Vin Diesel is. If
he was doing all those.
Vin Diesel, bro. All right, let's see. Okay, he has a stunt double that fell 30 feet on one of the Fast 9 movies. And died.
Shit. I think I heard about that one too.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous game.
The only thing that pops up is the stunt double thing. Let's just see if he does his own. Because I wonder, I feel like So Diesel even performed most of his own stunts, which led actor Rob Cohen, who has since been accused of sexual assault by one of the film stars,
All right.
to worry about his safety.
Weird throw in.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was asking, but that's unfortunate to know.
All right.
Well, but also, hopefully this is not true, but also there's always a lot of allegations with almost every celebrity's got an allegation, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting a clear answer. He probably does, though. He's done some, at least.
I would assume. I mean, if you're going to franchise a movie like this, I would assume that your main actor, like, is comfortable driving a car for, like, some pretty badass scenes. Especially if Paul, like, my thinking is, like, if Paul Walker was getting into it, I doubt he was doing it by himself, because I'm sure he was trying to, like, convince Vin Diesel, like, hey, if we both are doing our own stunts, that's going to make this movie look way better. If they see us behind the wheel of the car being badass motherfuckers. So,
well, I think Keanu Reeves obviously did a lot of his stunts for John Wick, and I think he was learning how to drive a car like that for John Wick.
Yeah. Well, I know even for the, what's it called? Point Break, that movie. Like, he learned how to surf for that movie.
Keanu Reeves?
Got damn good at it too.
Who was in the remake? Was that Paul Walker in the remake of the?
No. Oh my God, dude! I watched the remake on accident.
You try to watch it. You thought you were watching the original.
Me and my roommate, yeah, we looked it up on, like, our, nice streaming service that we have in our house,
like the cable,
the black box, and it literally said, like, Point Break, 1990. Whenever that movie came out. And then we watched it and we realized, pretty quickly that it was, like, the 2014 version.
Yeah.
And dude, like, sure, like, they have some cool, like, thrill-seeking scenes, when he's, like, a dirt bike racer, whatever. But, like, bro, the acting sucked. The story was shit. At least in the first Point Break, like, bro, everything was good about that movie except Keanu Reeves' acting. It was atrocious. But
it's pretty crazy how he is, he's really not a good actor.
He's really not. In fact, it was, I didn't know this until I was watching something. I think it was, like, some kind of SNL thing, but it was a running joke in, like on SNL or, like, I don't know, comedy movies or anything. Keanu Reeves was not respected as an actor.
No.
He sucked. Like, he was made fun of so much, and now he's one of the most respected people in Hollywood.
Well, he's actually a genuine person.
He's a badass, yeah. Like, I've
he's
seen,
even, like, a very nice person. Like, there's stories about him. He, like, rides the subway to places. He doesn't, like, use his wealth. He donates a lot of the money he has. He, like, doesn't think he should have this much money, so he donates a lot of his money.
And then there's the story where, like, somebody on set was, like, bawling, crying because they needed enough money to, like, pay off their mortgage or their rent or something. And he, like, he gave it to him.
Yeah, he took care of it.
I was going to say anonymously, but, like, they found out it was him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But great guy. And now, yeah, like I said, he's one of the most well-respected people in Hollywood.
Well, on John Wick.
But not for his acting.
No, on the John Wick movies, that was also kind of like an insider kind of joke about his dialogue. Like, they wrote his dialogue, like, with Keanu Reeves, kind of like things like, yeah, or like, whoa. Like, John Wick will say those things, and that's because they thought it was funny to have Keanu Reeves say that. Because, like, in some of his movies, he's had, like, lines.
Well, it's just funny for me to think.
What's
like,
the dumb Keanu Reeves movie?
The dumb Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah, it's like a comedy.
Oh, I didn't even know he was capable of doing comedy.
Let me see. Hold on.
But no, I'm just thinking.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I'm just thinking, like, Keanu Reeves could have just as easily played Paul Walker's character in The Fast and the Furious. They even, like, they kind of sounded like, whoa, yeah.
There should have been a Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves could have said, if I win, I get the money and the respect.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves would have been perfect with Paul Walker in this one.
Like, it could have been either or. I wonder if they both auditioned. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Keanu Reeves auditioned for this role.
Maybe. Did you like Speed?
Did I see Speed? Which one was...
Speed's whenever he's on the bus with...
I don't think I've seen Speed.
Really?
Is this Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves and... Oh my God. Sandra Bullock.
No, I've never seen it.
It's Speed, and so what it is that there's a terrorist that have planted a bomb on a bus, and if it goes less than 60 miles an hour, it'll explode. So Keanu Reeves has to defuse the bomb on the speeding bus, and it's coming down the highway, I think potentially toward a ramp. All right, I'll just read you this. Los Angeles police officer Jack, Keanu Reeves, angers retired bomb squad member Howard Payne by foiling his attempt to take hostages. In revenge, Payne arms a bus with a bomb that will explode if it drops below 50 miles per hour. With the help of spunky passenger Annie, Sandra Bullock, Jack and his partner Harry try to save the people on the bus before the bomb goes off, while also trying to figure out how Payne is monitoring them. That's a pretty good one.
That sounds cool.
It's not like an amazing movie, but it's a good it's a classic to watch.
Sounds like a Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen the Matrix movies either.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Tried watching them during COVID. I don't know. I was just...
Have you watched the first one? Will you try the first one? The first one's awesome.
I tried the first one. I don't know what was up.
How far did you get?
I don't know. It was all a blur. COVID was a blur. I don't
You're probably
know.
drunk as a skunk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might have been pretty intoxicated because it was during the time when I actually was sick, and so the doctor said you can't leave your room for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember you called me on a FaceTime when that happened. You were just bored, right? Locked in your room, and you just FaceTiming people. You call me. You're just sitting down talking, and you just reach behind you, and you get you have a bottle of Fireball. And you just take a pull,
and
put it back behind you. I'm like, dude, have you been drinking that all day? You're like, yeah, dude, I have nothing to do. I just been getting drunk on Fireball.
Yeah,
watching movies.
Not the most productive thing in the world, but that's damn near what everybody was doing. But yeah, so that's probably why I didn't enjoy the first Matrix movie. But one of my best boys, that's his favorite movies. He says it's just such a mind fuck.
Well, when you watch The Matrix nowadays and you hear Elon Musk talk about a simulation, are we in a simulation? There's always that fun idea to talk about if we're in a simulation.
They're referencing The Matrix.
I mean, yeah, this movie's about that. Us living in a simulation. So it's kind of cool that this shows you underneath what it actually could be.
Yeah.
If that were true.
Do we?
I don't think we're in a simulation.
Freaking out already.
Yeah, Elon Musk says that it's more than likely that we are.
Yeah, well, anybody can say anything.
You're right.
So he can fuck off.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, right. Get us to Mars, pal, and then tell me how much of a simulation it is.
I really wonder why he wants to terraform Mars. What is that? Why?
Because Elon Musk is a alien or a robot or something. I don't know.
I've heard somebody say it's easier to try to figure out how we can get to another planet than it is to terraform Mars. It makes more sense to do that because there's probably an easier way to do it. We just don't know how to do that yet.
I think it would be easier to just fix Earth.
Or that.
But, yeah. Anyways, damn, we always get off track. The Fast and the Furious.
I think the Fast and Furious, the intro scene was so good at showing just how cool these drivers are and how close they are too. You really understand how good they work as a team together, because when they pull up to that first truck to rob it, they're all four in a line, blocking off the truck, driving perfectly in sync together. Whenever they are almost like a military tactical routine type of operation. When they approach that closing section, they all split up. One gets in the front, one gets behind, the one gets in the side, ready to jet in the middle of it for a second to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Or not to hide, but to pass through without losing its spot.
Avoid the construction.
Yeah, so and the lights underneath the car, so you just know they're a badass squad of these, badass drivers. So it's a really cool intro scene just to see what you're in for, because you're okay, this is about to be a badass car movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously they emphasize the racing, but again, I don't know how much of the trailer showed yeah, I mean, I just don't know how much it showed. Like, I wonder if people just thought they were just getting a race car movie, and next thing I know, like, these are people that are plotting on like 18-wheeler robberies. They're tied in with like other gangs. Paul Walker's an undercover cop. Like, there were a lot of levels to this movie, and it definitely, I mean, it planted the seeds of success, like, going forward. But you know what other movie I haven't seen in so long?
What?
And it's the classic. It's Tokyo Drift. It's Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
I've never seen Tokyo Drift.
It's been so long, but it's arguably the best one.
I was told to skip it, so I thought people told me to skip it.
Well, because it doesn't have anything to do.
Yes.
With Dom and all them, but like it takes place in Tokyo, and it's insane.
It introduces that country Texas boy, right? The driver. He's in Tokyo.
It might.
He comes back in one of them.
Yeah.
One of the later movies, he comes back as like a cameo.
Yeah. So that would be. I could be down to watch that next. Maybe. It's a classic. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen it. Like, I don't even remember what really happens in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seemed like maybe do you think Dominic Toretto, because he was just more of a drag racer. So if that's the case, and he's not really used to like driving cars like Brian or Paul Walker can drive cars, like drifting and shit. Because whenever Paul Walker saved him, he was drifting around the street, and he looked almost scared, or kind of like, what the fuck?
Oh, Dom in the passenger seat. Yeah. And he did the same thing when Paul Walker's character races the Ferrari, and he like drifts into traffic and gets out. But no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
because Dom seems scared.
Maybe it's just because he doesn't know who this guy is, so he doesn't know how good of a racer he really is, or how good of a driver he is.
Yeah, it'd be cool though if it was Dom's first time and you just saw like him being scared of like what the fuck, and that introduced Dom to like the crazy driving skills. So mainly just drove straight in the movie. There's really you never saw Dom drift, even when they were heisting. Like, there was no really, there's always down a highway. They're always worried about speed, not agility. Yeah. So I wonder if that was his first time doing it. And you definitely saw, like, another time when you were talking about Paul Walker and his acting, another time that Paul Walker had a good acting moment was whenever he, did he win the race? What scene was that? Oh no, it was the first race he raced in. He was like so ecstatic with like, he was so happy that he like
almost beat Dom.
Yeah, but you can see on his face that like that was probably his first street race. And he's like, I just fucking did that. That was such a rush. Like, oh my God, like we totally just fucking raced.
Yeah. And Dom's like, what are you smiling about? And he like pretty much has to cover up like how excited he is. That's a good pickup.
So like that's a good acting, because you can kind of see some depth to his character of him like being so ecstatic. And you're like, oh, why is he so ecstatic? It's like, because he's probably been dreaming about doing this for so long. He's an undercover cop, and he actually just kind of broke the laws and undercover cop. And he's like, but that was so fucking fun. Like, I can't believe I just did that. So he's just so happy that came true.
Yeah. So, okay. What are we rating this movie?
Crown score.
I
can
go first.
All right, you go first.
I can go first. Listen.
This is about to be a shit rating, dude. You are such an ass.
It's a classic movie. But you know what? Okay, now I really I don't have much hate towards it. I know it's a classic. I know that it, started a fucking franchise that is still very alive and prospering, I guess, in 2023. So they must have just changed everything with this movie. I'll give it, but like to me, like it's a cool movie. I was excited for you to watch it, Mercedes too, because it seemed like y'all really.
Dude, what the hell are you gonna rate this movie?
Y'all forgot what this movie was about.
This is such a fucking build-up, dude. You gonna drop a 3 on us or something?
No. It's gonna be reasonable. It's gonna be reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable in Gray's world.
Acting wise, it's a little cheesy here and there, but then there's also some really like intense scenes. I mean, there are some scenes in this movie that like truly like have you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't seen it
In a while.
ever. Yeah, or in a while.
Even in general, though, you just still feel that way.
Yeah, you're just like, oh fuck, I forgot. I forgot how ahead of time they were with making the car chase scenes. Like Mercedes said, like, holy shit, like this is real. Like you can see how quickly things could go wrong with how fast they're going.
Mm-hmm.
So 7.5.
Okay, wow.
I give it a 7.5. This is a classic movie.
Okay.
And for good reason. For good reason.
So you give this movie a 7.5, but you gave fucking Collateral a 6 something?
Absolutely.
You are
absolutely.
so whack, bro.
Absolutely.
You are
And
whack.
I think you're so whack for even trying to compare. Even trying to compare. How dare you? I'm sorry. I don't think Collateral changed much in the Hollywood scene. This movie changed everything.
Okay, because it was a fucking box office success. That doesn't determine how good a movie is. There's so many good movies that flopped in the theater. There's so many shit movies that make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, but you know damn well that this is a good movie.
It is. And I was going to rate it. Here's my rating. I was actually very shocked you gave it a 7.5, so I'm giving it a 7.3.
Go to hell.
I'm accurate, dude. You're fucking
Wow.
way out.
I think you're wrong.
We got to get a map of the type of ratings you give movies and
Okay,
what the movie is.
we can do that. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm going to stick by everything. Collateral, decent movie. But, I wasn't like crazily impressed by it, and I'm sticking to it. I have no shame in my game.
Trash.
So what does that average out to? 7.5 and 7.3?
I think probably 7.4, brother.
Yeah. That's fuck.
Quick math there, buddy.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So, yeah, I want to watch the second one because that's when Tyrese comes in, and Tyrese is probably one of the best characters.
And Ludacris.
Yes.
Two, like, they're like the duo. They're good. They're funny.
Okay, so I will just talk about this blooper with you. I want to show you. It's where Tyrese. The scene is Tyrese, Ludacris, and The Rock, and it's probably the funniest blooper that there is for a movie. It's so hilarious. This is this is a genuine reaction. Like what The Rock says.
I've seen this, but it's been a while.
What The Rock says is just ad lib, like he just improv that. Yeah, and then Ludacris' reaction is legit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby oil. I'm just playing. You better hide that big ass forehead. Just a joke. Whatever.
Just a joke.
Ludacris' fucking actual spit take.
I'm just playing. You better hide that big ass forehead. That was just a joke.
That's the best.
Yeah, okay, now you got to look up the Paul Walker.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have that pulled up. I have that ready. Yeah, so Gray also has a clip from number 2, I think it is.
Yeah, this is filmed in.
Let your man go, huh? Drop it. I don't want to talk about it. Drop it? Hell, I want to hear about this, homie. I said forget about it, cuz.
Bro, what?
I said forget about it, cuz.
What the hell?
R.I.P.
Jesus, that could not fly today.
It didn't even sound like it. I doubt it.
Okay, but a lot of the things Paul Walker says do not sound natural.
Yeah, I mean that was just bad though. I mean, yeah. I said forget about it, cuh. Like I bet that was so painful for him. And the worst part is, I wonder how many takes they made him do.
Yeah, I don't know. And Tyrese is every time he's like, "What the fuck is this line?"
Like holy shit, I can't wait for the day that this gets put to a stop.
I wonder if it's better in the context of the scene.
We'll have to watch.
Maybe Tyrese kept saying "cuh" to him, so he's like kind of fucking with him.
Yeah, you know what?
That could be the reason why it's like that. If it's not, that's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious that they just threw that in there.
And they thought that was good.
They're like, come on, Paul, give us a good cuh. And they're probably
try to have him say the N-word, but he just
yeah,
had to go down to cuh.
They're like, Tyrese, like you show him. Tyrese is like, The fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, why me?
Yeah. You're the director.
Have you seen that Key and Peele? It's a Key and Peele skit. It's called Power Falcons.
Yeah.
Where it's
the black Falcon.
Yeah. Jordan Peele is
He's
the
like,
green
no,
Falcon.
I'm the green. Yeah.
They keep calling him the Black Falcon. He's like, that's not my color.
Yeah. No, and he's like, oh man, acting like a total Black Falcon. He's like, what the fuck does that
He's like,
mean?
homie, chill out.
Yeah. He's like, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the best. That's probably
skit.
what was going on like the entire.
Me and my brother
Too Fast,
Jacob
Too
used to.
Furious
Yeah.
movie.
Me and my brother Jacob, we used to just quote that movie all the time, or not that movie, that skit to each other all the time.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Back to the Fast and the Furious. I think the main thing it does is just those car chase scenes. What makes it so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was.
And the reason why, like, that's what really gives. It's because that's really the only thing that stands out. The vibe is cool. The music's cool. It's a fun movie. Like, fun as in, like, you are entertained the whole time. There's no drags. But the reason why I gave it a lower score than I gave Collateral is I like the... Collateral's entertaining, and I like that character development that it shows. Because there's not really much character development here. Paul Walker, Brian's kind of the same guy. He kind of changes a little bit because he becomes, like... 100% with Dom, but like the whole time he's having a blast with Dom. He never really wants to catch him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dom stays the same too. He's kind of the same person.
No, he's more sensitive than you would think.
I think you just get to know him better.
There you go. Character development, baby.
No.
Woohoo! Just like that.
I guess character development maybe, but there's no arc in their characters. They don't have a character arc.
Well, they had 10 movies to work on that, and they
yeah,
they gave them all one hell of an arc.
I really do wish that Paul Walker could still be alive, because I'd really be interested to see how he would be in the newer ones with all the actions. I wonder, that would have been pretty cool to see him doing those newer going to space, magnet planes.
He'd be like, damn, cuh, they got a magnet plane?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. R.I.P.
R.I.P. He died young too.
Yeah, I think that was 2012 when he passed away.
That was like the first. That movie was the first time that there was a CGI.
Yeah, CGI,
character.
Yeah,
like the first time they brought back somebody from the dead, that was CGI.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Now they did it with like, what's
Princess Leia.
Yeah, what's her name? Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
A lot of other Star Wars people they did that with. There's like 2 other people.
They damn near, I know Luke Skywalker like isn't dead. Mark Hamill, I know he's not dead, but they made him young.
Yep, for Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's so badass too.
That was badass.
But
I didn't watch the 3rd season of that. Was the 3rd season any good?
I didn't watch it either.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
But all right. You got anything else to say about the Fast and the Furious?
Nope. If you haven't seen it in a while, go give it another watch because it is enjoyable.
It was a classic. We popped 2 big things of popcorn, put it in a giant bowl in the middle of us. We had the dogs with us. This is also including Mercedes. This isn't just me and Kade. But even if it was, mind your business. We have a great time.
I ate a whole bag of popcorn by myself anyway.
Yeah. Kade was chowing down on some Ben & Jerry's and wings when I got here. He's not doing 75 hard, but again, that's his life. Let him live it. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Fast and the Furious has got me talking crazy.
Make sure if you want to support the show,
look at these badass hats.
Check out crowncinemashop.com. We got that new hat that's live. Pretty cool design. I like it. We got the classic hat. We got some shirts, and we'll have some more on the way. I got a Comfort Colors t-shirt design coming through, so should be a good one. Haven't finished it yet, so stay updated.
We're working on it.
crowncinemashop.com. Thank you guys for listening, and
we out, cuh.
We're out.